Welcome back to my channel, guys, and this is Choosing Kind. So guys, today I want to share with you some of the people that I read about their stories in the Bible and my life changed completely. You get? And the number one person is Joseph. Guys, let me tell you, people, you all read the story of Joseph. You saw how he suffered, how he went through hard trials just because of his dreams, just because of his position. Okay, so the devil used his own brother to try to throw him from his position. So, guys, each time I remember the story about Joseph, and then I'm like, whatever I'm going through, whether it's hard times or it's whatever kind of attacks or trials that comes my way, I always remember Joseph, and that kinda gave me confidence in God that whatever I'm going through, there's something good ahead. So Joseph's story changed my life, like even how I look at things, whether what kind of trials come my way, I always remember what Joseph went through. And he went through that, but he was able to get to his position. You get? So that his story has changed my life. The way I look at situation, the way I look at trials is totally different after reading the story about Joseph. Then another person is David. Guys, we know David. No one doesn't know about David in the Bible. Whenever I read about David's story, like when just a boy faced a, a giant, I'm like, oh, what gave him this confidence of facing this giant? But his story has always made me like to know that when God is with you, there is nothing and no one, nothing can defeat you. And again, the story of David also made me to know that when God is with you, you can know. You can know that God is with you. And when you know that God is with you, you will always be strong. Like you won't be afraid of anything because you know the God you serve. Like you know how powerful your God is. So when you know that God is moving with you and you're moving with God, there's that confidence in you that you will have and you will not be afraid of any kind of situation, any kind of giant that comes your way. So David's story also gave me confidence that when God, guys, me, I know God is with me. Because God is with me, I will never be afraid of any kind of giant. And also Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, like their situation also made me to be more confident and to believe in God the more. Because these guys were not seeing God, but they were able to see the king. But they knew that their God is powerful, however much they were not seeing him, but they knew the power and the strength, the power that their God has can save them. So these guys never turned their back on God, but they told the king, no, we are not bowing down to worship you, idols. I hear your word. We will not. These people have confidence in God. But why? It's because they knew how powerful their God is. Guys, whenever I read about these people, their faith, the faith they had, it's as if it enters me and I'm like, wow, if they were able to like face, like risk their lives for God that they don't see, and indeed their God saved them, then who am I? That thing has given me confidence to believe in God the more. I'm also like, I know my God will not fail me, however much I'm going through what, like, whether what kind of trials come my way, I will not turn my back on God because I know how powerful God is. If God was able to turn fire into water, then what of just this situation of mine? You get? So those people's stories changed my life. Also, when you read about Job, when you read about Daniel, those people's faith in God has also really made my faith to grow. So I would encourage you guys to also read about them. Read about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Read about Joseph. Read about David. God will reveal to you how powerful and because let me tell you guys, when I read my Bible, there's a way God reveals to me very deep meaning that I don't see it there when I read. I don't see it. But I don't know where they come from. I just, I don't know. I think God gives me revelation about what I read. You get. So I encourage you guys to also read about these guys. You'll find your faith in another level. You find your confidence in God in another level, and with that, there is nothing that will be able to defeat you, not even death, not even what. There's nothing. You always stand for your God, and your God will always rescue you the way He rescued them. So with that, I bless you all in Jesus Christ's name.